We're gonna fix your KitchenAid freezer. YouTubed everything, couldn't find a way to remove the drawers. You wanna clean your freezer on this refrigerator. There's no instructions anywhere in the online manual anywhere, and I use a lot of YouTube videos for other stuff, so I'm paying it back. So here you go. Trying to get the drawers out, you wanna clean them, or in my case, the piece of junk broke. And by the way, if you own a KitchenAid, you know they're junk, and if you haven't bought a KitchenAid, don't do it. So if you want to get these drawers out to clean them, or if you had a massive meltdown like I did, it's not that simple, but here it goes. So you take your, what is this, 1/4-inch drill or driver, right? And there's 2 little screws here, right? See them? Another one over here. So you just take those and you back those out. The door comes off real easy, don't get me wrong, but it's the drawers that are tricky. So once you remove these 2 bolts, screws, bolts, pan head bolts, pan head screws, whatever you want to call them, 1/4-inch, take them out of the door, and they're attached to this metal bracket. They come out pretty easy. The door comes off real simple. You just lift up on the door, right? It's held in with these little plastic clips, locks in here, right? When you want to put it back on, it locks into this, and then the screw will come through here and lock into this. So the door comes off, right? Easy part. This is the part that was tricky. If you want to get the drawers off, there's nowhere I found online to tell you how to get these off. And it's a real pain in the neck if you want to take them and clean them while they're in place, so it's easier to remove them. So what you have to do is you have to remove them one at a time. There's these clips here. Here, come on down here. There's these little clips that hold the top drawer, in. Can you see how that holds the top drawer in? So it's this little clip right here. It wiggles, right? So what you want to do, this is what I did. There's no instructions, mind you. Take a flathead screwdriver, stick it underneath here, and pry them out, right? They don't come out nicely, so you're thinking, gee, am I breaking my refrigerator? No, I don't think so. I didn't break mine. So they come out like this, right? Same thing over here. Pry this one up, just from the front. I turn the blade sideways, just kind of work them out as best you can. Like I said, they don't want to come out, but they do. It's the only way I could figure on how to get the thing out. You mangle them a little bit, but they come out. So then you open this up, the top drawer comes all the way forward and up and out. And then you can take it outside and hit it with the garden hose instead of sitting here scrubbing with, this thing's freezing cold and nothing cleans, right? It's just a nightmare. And then this one comes straight out like this, right? And they go back in the same way. Of course, I'd like to tell you that they go in nice and easy, and then I could make this look seamless for a YouTube video, but I'd be lying to you. As you can see, they're a pain in the neck to try and get back in, but I eventually got it back in. The miracle of modern film, we did a little editing because this is kind of a pain in the neck to get back in, but it sits on top of, you can see it sits on top of this shelf, and these little knobs rack in here, just so you know where it goes. It's difficult to get back in there, but it will happen if you use enough persuasion and you have enough luck. So then this one goes right back in on top of it. This one rolls on top of this one, right? Sits here like this, rolls like this. So then you want to put this one back in far enough, it works. You want to put this one back in far enough so you can put your clips back in. And it says right and left on the clip here where it's all mangled. See where I mangled it? So you can see it there, so you know that then they just push back in, right? And they keep that from coming out. This one pushes back in. Keeps this from just the stop for that, right? So then everything works right. So then you just hang your door back on. Again, you're putting these little knobs inside this little bracket. So it just kind of slides in there. Right, it just kind of sits in place. And then, with it sitting in place, you put these screws back in, up at the top, like so. Tighten them down. Be careful not to tighten them down too much because they have a plastic backing to them, and you can easily you can easily over tighten. I always watch people do these, and it seems much easier to make this than this is. So I'm just kind of using my hand torque wrench, getting it sort of tight. And you put that one on, presto.